Welcome back to Love to Live in the Temecula Valley. I'm Catherine Materiali. I'm a realtor here in the Temecula Valley, and I love that I get to help people move here, get connected, and find a home that fits their life. I'd love to help you do that too. Before we jump in, make sure to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss more local shopping tours and neighborhood drives like this one. Today we're continuing our Winchester Road shopping series near the mall, and we're stopping at the shopping centers right on the corner of Winchester Road and Margarita Road. This area is used mostly by people living in North Temecula and East Murrieta, and it's another example of those everyday go-to spots you'll likely use regularly. On one side, you've got a center anchored by Lowe's, and on the other side, there's a mix of smaller shops, food options, and quick stops like Dollar Tree. Let's take a drive so you can see how it's laid out. If you are following these videos in sequence, I'm coming from the shopping center kind of behind me, and now I'm going to turn right. You'll see there, that used to be an Outback. Chaparral High School's on the right. I'm turning down this side street, and I'm going to come into this first shopping center, which is the larger of the two, and drive you through here. And then we'll go over to the Lowe's side, which really only has 3 things in there. So when we first come in, to the right here is all medical stuff. So you've got specialists, you've got an orthodontist, and I'll show you, there's things on both sides. You can even see all the school buses behind there. So that's all to the right. So you have some medical there. You can see you've got the braces person here, and then just on the other side of that, you have another medical specialist. I'm not going to turn right. In front of us is a preschool. I'll show you that in a second, but to the right there is more medical. Now, okay, we're going to go left. And oh yes, so you can see here. So the orthodontist, that braces there, and then there was one other medical office just next to it. Okay, so I'm going around the back of these here. So I'm not going to show you the drone yet, but we're going to loop around and we're going to hit up a taco shop, and then there's a few other things next to it. So there's little clusters throughout here with small things and big things. So you've got the taco shop there, and then you've got 3 other places right next to it, which you'll see here when we turn right. And just ahead of us, though, is the credit union, Front Wave Credit Union, which is actually right on the corner of one of the exits and entrances for the shopping center. Okay, and then to the right here, you see you've got a Boba place, you've got an alteration place. So you have kind of the little stops that you would do, and then you've got Big Future Preschool. Look at all those school buses. It's amazing to me how many they have. And look into Chaparral High School. It's a really fantastic high school there, and it's right next to this shopping center. And then on the right-hand side here, you have Board and Brew, which is like sandwiches and things. And I'm going to loop around, and we're going to head towards the gym and loop all around the shopping center. Now, we're after this week, then we're going to continue down Winchester going toward the freeway, and I'll show you more. There's so much here in this area. So all of your stops, look, you've got another taco shop. You've got 2 taco shops in this center that you can choose from, but you've got a smoke store. You've got a postal store. Kumon. You've got a Kumon here. I speak very highly of Kumon. Those are franchises. I don't know who the owner is of this particular one, but after the pandemic, Bennett definitely was struggling with math, and we put him in Kumon as we were leading him into going into middle school, and they were able to bring him up to grade level, which was amazing. So I speak very highly of them. They are a phenomenal company. So you've got the gym, you've got BioLife, which is like a plasma donation center, and you've got the Dollar Tree, and you've got lots of little stops here. If you look straight ahead where the gentleman is running across, you can see the building there, like in the distance, that's Winco. So we're going to hit up that shopping center next week. And then you've got a CVS. it's so crazy. All the Rite Aids went under, but the CVS's, they are still holding strong. So, and then you've got Team Wealth and Tax Advisors. It's interesting. I actually met with some folks recently, and they actually, these are their money managers, and they spoke very highly of them. So if you are looking for somebody, apparently they are fantastic. Or I can give you my guy too. And then you've got a few other things here. And I do not know what Dinaware is. I think it's like work gear, like Dickies and things like that if you need work clothes, maybe if you're in construction and such. And then we're going to loop around here, and you've got the tire place here. And we have lots of tire places, lots of car places. And then you can see just behind it is Margarita Road. So that's the intersection at Margarita Road and Winchester Road. And then you've got the Del Taco, and you can see the hills in the distance there with that drone. So if we, were to go out and turn right, that would be heading, the mall will be just up on the left-hand side, and we're heading toward the 15 freeway, okay? And then you've got an auto zone, so if you need some oil or things for the car, you can grab those there. And that's it for this shopping center. I'm going to take you out that exit that I pointed out that was by the credit union, and we're going to turn right onto Winchester Road, and then I'm going to pop over to the left-hand turn lane and turn left on Margarita to show you where the Lowe's is. And it's actually directly in front of us right now with where we're sitting. Okay, so you can see here we're turning right. You can see the Lowe's across the street. See that there? And then just to give you another perspective, like if you were to go left, you can see Chaparral's on the left-hand side and a bunch of neighborhoods beyond it. So we're going to turn right, we're going to go to the light, and we're going to turn left on Margarita. Okay, so the shopping center we just came from is on the right-hand side. Just up in front to the right is the shopping center that I'm going to show you next week. To the left of this intersection is the center here in the drone on the left-hand side. And then just on this corner across from it, we are going to go into the Lowe's. All right, so following the traffic here, and by the way, if you were to go right, that will take you through to Murrieta Hot Springs. That loops into Murrieta Hot Springs. If we were to go straight, that would take us to the 15 freeway. Going left here, we have another shopping center on the right-hand side, and the mall's just beyond it. And Meadowview, if you've looked at my video about Meadowview, Meadowview is just kind of up to the left and behind this on the left-hand side. And then there are a bunch of really fantastic neighborhoods all in this area. So in this center, there's literally just three things. We're going to go right here, and you've got a bank. And then we're going to continue through, and I'll show you at the corner of the shopping center is the Canes, and then there's the Lowe's. And that's it. We're going to drive through. I'm going to show you those three things. So while we're driving through, and you can see how everything fits together, you can see there's neighborhoods that back up here. And again, kind of Meadowview is just beyond that. Rurapah is also just beyond that. It's right across from Chaparral. That's a great neighborhood that has a community pool, lower taxes. The HOA is very fair. So that's a good neighborhood to consider. I would say it's not so much starter. There might be some starter homes, some smaller homes, but it's kind of maybe the next step up, I would say. And then some of these homes just behind here, they're kind of a step up above Rurapah, maybe in price. And then Meadowview is its whole different thing. So cool. If you're looking to have the feel of being in the middle of the countryside, but being right in town, Meadowview is a place to check out. You are going to spend over $1 million, but you're going to have land, and each home is custom, and it's a really special neighborhood. So you have the Lowe's, and And that's it. That's what's in here. So there's just a lot in this area, you guys. I'm going to work you through it so you can see. That way, while you're researching the area, you really can see what's here for you. We can't wait to help you find home. Make sure to reach out. That was a look at the shopping centers at Winchester and Margarita. This is another one of those really practical areas where you're usually coming for something specific, whether that's a home project run to Lowe's or quick stops for food or everyday items. If you live in North Temecula or East Murrieta, this is one of those spots that naturally becomes part of your routine. And this is just one more stop in our Winchester Road series near the mall. So make sure to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss the next locations we're going to cover. I would love to be your guide for all things Temecula Valley. We'll see you on the next video.